A rocket is fired straight from ground level with initial velocity of 800 feet per second. How long? A. How long does it take for the rocket to rise 3,200 feet? And B. When will the rocket hit the ground? So for part A, we would use the equation h equals negative 16t squared plus v naught t plus h naught. And then so the equation would go, so we know h is 3200, v naught equals 800, and h naught is 0. So h cancels out, so it's just going to be 3200 equals negative 16t squared plus 800t plus 0. So that goes out. And then we would just make it equal to 0, so it's going to be negative 16t squared plus 800t minus 3,200. And then we would use the quadratic formula, so you would have, so it would just be b plus or minus square root of, okay. So it would be b plus or minus negative b plus or minus square root of 800 squared minus 4ac. Well, this would be b all over 2a. So b is negative 800 plus or minus 800 squared minus 4 times negative 16 times 3200 all over 2 negative 16. Okay. Well, this would simplify on 2 being 800 plus or minus 435,200 all over 32. And then it'd be 25 plus or minus square root of 435,200 over 32. And so in the end, it will equal about, A equals about 4.38 seconds. For the second part, for part B, we're going to have to first find out the distance overall, the maximum distance.
Wait, what are we looking for again?
The distance, the maximum distance the projectile is going to go up in the air.
No, we're looking for when it hits the ground.
Yeah. So first you would have to find a distance, so you can times the time by 2. Is Miss Kosh going to be the only one that's going to see this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good. So this is the equation we would use in order to find the distance, and then we know VF is equal to 0, VI is equal to 800, and then.
Wait, so what do these variables mean again?
VF is initial final velocity, VI is initial velocity, A is the acceleration. In this case, it is 32.15
feet per second.
Yes, and then 2 equals 2. And then D is distance, so that's what we're finding out here.
What is 2 again?
It's 2, the number 2.
Well, why do we have 2 again?
I don't know, ask the person that made the equation.
Wait, there's no 2 included in here.
Yes, there is.
T.
Not in that one, in that one. Stop.
Oh, yeah, okay, you're good.
Okay, and so you would have 32.15 D is equal to, obviously VF is 0, so this is not going to equal, so it's going to be negative 800 squared. So, no, you don't. I hate you. Okay, so once we do all this, you're just going to have D is equal to 9953. So that's going to be your D. After you find D, you would make it your maximum value here for this equation right there. And so you're going, sorry, your D is going to be an H. So your H in this case is going to be 9953 is equal to negative 16t squared plus 800t. And then obviously the initial height is 0, so you're not going to have anything else for, So you're going to have to make that equal to 0. So you're going to have negative 16t squared plus 800t minus 9953. So you would put in the quadratic formula right there, so it's just going to be negative 800 plus or minus square root of 800 squared minus 4 times negative 16 times negative 9953 all over 2a. So A would be negative.
Skip the exercise.
Okay, so after we do this, it goes down to 25 plus or minus square root of 308 over 32. And then that's going to equal, and then you would times this by 2 because this is the height going up, so you're going to find the time for that. So after you do that, you're going to have to times it by 2. So after you times it by 2, it's approximately 46.57 seconds. This cannot be shown to anyone else. Stop!